My problem of practice is, how can I make my classroom more diverse? My first step was to look at my classroom library, and did I have enough multicultural books that would meet the needs of my students? The answer was no, I did not have enough books to meet the needs of my students. The peer feedback gave me some great ideas on how I could expand my classroom library. Two of the suggestions from my peers was to use Donors Choose and Scholastic books. Our PTA gives us money each year to use in our classroom. The state gives us money to use as well. Our media specialist has a budget for books. She informed me that if I gave her some titles, then she would order them for our school library. Every once in a while, our media specialist will put out some books on a discard table that we are free to come and get for our classroom. These are some books that I got from my classroom to help with our diversity project. The next step was to create a bulletin board, and for this step, I needed help from the students and from their parents. So the students and I created a survey of 5 questions that we wanted to ask their parents. One of the questions that we asked is, where did your family come from? We took this information and created our bulletin board. We also created a hello board above our bulletin board, and hello is written in the different languages that are represented in our classroom. The next step was to take the information that we got from the parent survey about what country they came from or their ancestors came from, and we began researching that country's flag. After creating our flag, we then began to research different facts and information about that country. We will take that information, present it to our classmates, and then make it into a flip grid so that we can share it on the morning news with our friends at school. Another peer feedback was that we take our flip grid and not only share it with our school, but also put it on our website so that our families could see it as well. My next step was to take our tables and put them in groups of 4 and 5 students. I also took the different continent names, and now each table is called a continent. We also have an Antarctica table for those who need to work by themselves or just have a few minutes to get themselves together. So the next big question is, what is next? Another great peer suggestion was creating a cultural station in my classroom library. This cultural station or bookcase will have fiction and nonfiction books with different books showcased each week in my interactive read aloud. 2 final suggestions for my project will be to take our flip grids that we created about our countries and put it on the website so the parents could see it. And we will also have a language lesson of the week from the students who speak another language.